Students, today we will learn what is HTML, what is CSS, and how can we write HTML codes for designing web pages, and how do we use CSS attributes in our HTML codes to make our web page more beautiful. So, we will now go to chapter 5 of class 6, which is Introduction to HTML and CSS. Here goes the chapter, which is Introduction to HTML and CSS. Internet is a worldwide network of computers that connects millions of computers around the globe. Individual computers are connected to powerful computers called servers. These servers store some files and information in the form of website. These websites can be accessed by different users from anywhere in the world using internet connection. Like generally we use Google search engine or bing.com, Firefox or any other search engine to search our information. That information actually is being retrieved in the form of websites. Website contain different pages called web pages. The first page of any website is called a home page. The home page contains links to another web page. A web page or a website is designed by using a language called HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Hypertext is the text which, when clicked, opens up in another location. It shows information on the same page or moves you to a totally new web page. Markup language is a technique that allows you to create a web page. It allows plain text to be formatted like bold or italics, etc. You may also insert images, hyperlinks in a web page. HTML allows the user to link the related information already stored in the computer or server to be accessed from anywhere around the world. Features of HTML. Some features of HTML are: HTML documents are simple text files. Web browsers act as HTML formatters. No need of compiling an HTML file, as in case of other programming languages. It is not a case-sensitive language. HTML documents can be viewed on any type of computer platform. Do you know Tim Berners-Lee developed the HTML standard in 1991 and invented the World Wide Web, which is WWW, in 1989. The word hypertext was first coined by Ted Nelson in 1960. HTML editors means the platforms through which we can write HTML codes. HTML editors are programs used for creating and saving the HTML documents. There are two types of HTML editors. Text editor. A text editor is used to create or compose HTML documents. Example, Notepad and WordPad. We mean to say we can write our HTML program code in Notepad as well as in WordPad. WSYSIWYG editor, which says WYSIWYG stands for what you see is what you get. This editor contains various tools and graphical interfaces. It can also be used by users who do not have the knowledge of HTML command. Here you add the elements like images, tables and lists, and the code will be generated automatically. Example of such editors are Adobe Dreamweaver and Coffee Cup HTML editor. Do you know DHTML stands for Dynamic Hypertext Markup Language, and XML, which is Extensible Markup Language, are the other popular markup languages. Means we can also write our HTML coding in these languages as well. Creating a web page using HTML editors. So how will you do it? HTML documents are also called web pages. Whenever we write a program in HTML language, that means we are actually programming our web page design. Now let us learn how to create a new HTML document or a web page using a text editor such as Notepad. To create a new HTML document, follow the given steps. Step 1. Open the Notepad and type the HTML code. Click the File menu, Save option. The Save As dialog box will appear. Now choose the folder in which you want to save it, and then type the name of the file followed by a period, that is a full stop, .html or .html. Example, first.html. Now change the Save As type to All Files, or in place of all files you can also find an asterisk sign over there, which means anything, and then click on the Save button. Remember, if you do not save your HTML files with the extension .html or .htm, you cannot view your web page. So how will you view? Viewing an HTML document. Once you have created a document, you can view it in any web browser. Any web browser means it may be Google Chrome, it may be Microsoft Edge, it may be Firefox, it may be Internet Explorer, or any other web browser that you have on your PC or laptop or your mobile. To view an HTML document, that is the web page, open your browser software, say Internet Explorer, and follow the given steps. How will you do? Click the File menu, then go to Open option. The Open dialog box will appear. Now here, browse. Using the Browse button, choose the file. A new window appears. Now select the location and choose your HTML file. Click the Open button. Then click the OK button on the Open dialog box. The HTML document opens in the browser. Do you know you can also view your HTML document by directly opening the .html or .htm file from the location where you have saved. As soon as you type a file and save it with an extension .htm or .html, its icon converts into the icon of your default browser. There is a practice time question given in your textbook. Create the HTML document as shown. This is the HTML document that you have to type in Notepad. How will you do that? Open the Notepad, then type the given code as it is. Then save the code with .html or .htm extension. Then run the code in any browser. So this was run in Google Chrome, and inside the body I have written one line, a very simple web page. So this is the part of body tag which will be displayed, which is the actual web page content. So here we can see the line, a very simple web page written over here. This is the output to this program. Now we will come to the HTML document structure. Head section provides general information about the document. This is the head section, which is written within head and slash head, inside which it is given the title, descriptive title for document. This is actually the title of the program, title of your web page. Like in this, we have the title as example 1. See here, it is example 1. So you will find the name, this name written in the tab. Now the body section. This is the body section, which is written in between body and slash body tag. So body section contains the text that gets displayed on the web page. It includes text, graphics and other HTML elements. For example, font tag defines font of the text. Now let's learn the basic HTML tags. Every HTML document consists of tags and the content of the body of the web page. A tag is an HTML command that controls the structure and appearance of the page or document that is created. Every tag has attributes or special properties. HTML tag determines the ways the browser displays the text. The tags are always enclosed within a pair of angular brackets, that is, this less than sign and the greater than sign. The text is written in the tags. For example, title and head. HTML tags are of two types: non-empty tags and the empty tags. Non-empty, that is the container tags. A non-empty tag requires an opening on tag and a closing off tag. On tags are written within the angular brackets and off tags are also written within the angular brackets but using a slash before the command. For example, title, learning HTML and slash title, where title is the on tag, that is the opening tag. Learning HTML is the text within these title, and slash title is the off tag, that is the closing tag. Empty tag. An empty tag does not require a closing tag. These tags are also written within a angular brackets. For example, HR and BR. HR is for giving horizontal ruler line, and BR is used to give breaks between the lines or the paragraphs. Let us learn the basic tags of a HTML document. These are the 4 basic tags which are used in every document, HTML document. HTML tag indicates that the document has been written in HTML, and slash HTML tag indicates the end of the HTML document. Title tag is used to give a title to the HTML document, and slash title is used to end the title of the HTML document inside the program. Head tag is used to give the heading of the web page, and slash head is used to end the head of the HTML document. Body tag contains the body of the web page. It is the area where most of the work is done. Rather, we should say not most, but all the work is to be done. All the work done, all the formatting features, they all are provided inside the body and slash body. This contains the actual content of the web page. Slash body is used to end the body of the HTML document. The contents between the body and slash body tags are displayed in the browser. Now let's learn some more tags in HTML. Body tag. The body tag holds the entire content of the web page. This is the largest part of the HTML document. Whatever is written in the body tag is the actual web page content. To add content in your web page, do the following. Just type the tag body with the attribute, that is the properties. Type the content of the body and then type the closing tag, body tag. Remember, every HTML document has to adhere to this general format. Which general format? Of using the 4 basic HTML tags and writing everything required inside the body, etc. Each HTML document contains only one title. Do not use any colon or slash in your title. It will not display in the tab. Now, attribute of the body tag. The first attribute, that is the property for body tag, is BG color. It specifies the background color of the web page. How do we write it? Syntax, that is the grammar of writing this code, is body, then BG color. Just read carefully the spelling of color. BG color. It uses American English in which the spelling of color is COLOR. So BG color equal to the color name. For example, body BG color equals to pink. The next is text. This specifies the color of the text written on the web page. We can use any color of our choice. So how do we write it? Body, then text equals to the color name. For example, body text equals to black. Now the background. You can put any background on your web page, just as you decide backgrounds for your desktop, in your PC or laptop, etc. Here also, through the HTML program, you can also give a background to your web page. This specifies an image as the background of a web page. Body background then equals to the image file with complete path. Here you have to write the image file name with the extension as well as the complete URL, that is the complete address. For example, body background equals to d:/cutebaby.jpg. So this will give the image of a cute baby at the background of your web page. Top margin, left margin, bottom margin and right margin. These 4 are used to give the top, left, bottom or right margin of the web page. Do you know what is margin? Margin is the white space left on top, bottom, left and right of a page between the text as well as the margin. The paper edge as well as the text, there is some white space given. Here also, in this page also, you can see some white space given towards the right, your left, towards top and the bottom. So you can say this is the margin that I have left. Program in Notepad editor. This is how you write. First of all, HTML, then head, then I have given the title as solar system. Then title is always given inside the head and slash head. Then I write the my body tag, body and slash body. So here I have given some body attributes. BG color equals to pink. You can see here my background color, which is pink. Text equals to black. That means the text typed here is in black color. Top margin, left margin, right margin, all are given 10 10. So in top, right, left and bottom of the page you will find 10 10 pixels, or you can say 10 points. 10 units are left behind, left between the edge as well as the text as the margins. And then I have written the text to be written on my web page. The solar system is made up of sun and add everything that orbits around it, including planets, moon, asteroids, comets and meteoroids. The sun is by far the largest object in our solar system. Then I have ended my body tag with slash body. Then my program ends with slash html, and you can see this output as background pink color and the margins set on all the directions, top, bottom, top, left and right, as well as the text in black color. Now there is a practice time question for you given on page number 50. Create a web page on the human body as shown. Use body background color as yellow, text as black, bottom margin 10, top margin 10, left margin 10 and right margin 10. So this was the actual output which was given in the book on page number 50, and for this we have written this code. So here the main thing is using the body attributes. So here we have written body background color yellow, text black, bottom margin 10, top margin 10, bottom margin, left margin and right margin 10. And since there are some more things given, this is human body, which is written in capital letters and in the center of the web page, horizontally centered. So H1 is the heading 1, align center. The alignment of this text is in center and the text is human body. Then the HR is the horizontal ruled line which is aligned center. So this is red horizontal rule which is aligned in the center with color red, and width is 25%. This 25% means the 25% of the total width from left to right. The human body is the structure of a human being. So here we have written the text part. Then again there is one more heading given, but this heading is smaller than the human body. So this number will be bigger. In H1, from H1 to H6, we have different 6 headings in which H1 is the largest size and H6 is the smallest size. So in between that, we have written organs with H3 heading, again heart also written with H3 heading, and you can see something written below which is in red color. It is underlined also and it is italic also. So we will also use some formatting feature here. Font color is equal to red. So the font color you can see it is in red in color, and underlined and italic. It is underlined U, then I for italic, Then I have written the text. The heart is an organ located in the thoracic cavity between the lungs and slightly to the left. And then I have ended my tag with slash I and slash u, italic and underline tag, and it was a paragraph, so slash p, and then font. This is also one of the tag which we will be learning later. Then I end my body tag with slash body, and I closed my HTML program with slash HTML. Now let's come to the header tags. Header tags, as I just told you, we have 6 tags from H1 to H6. So H1 is the largest and H6 is the smallest. Headers are like the chapter headings of the book. In book or in our chapters also, we have the chapter name in bigger font, then the subheadings, or you can say the subtopics, written in somewhat smaller font, and they are also called heading, so they are with different heading numbers. You can use 6 different headers in your web page, but you cannot use more than 3 at a time. The header tag is written as HN. Here N means the number between 1 and 6. And you can end it with slash H and the number, where N is a number from 1 to 6. For example, H1. To add headers in your web page, do the following. Type the tag HN with the attribute. Type the content of the header and then type the closing tag. See here, one of the attribute used with HN is align. This controls the alignment of the text on the web page with respect to the margins. There are 3 types of alignments: left, right and center. These are actual horizontal alignments. To align the text to the left, right will align the text to the right and the center will align the text to the center, and all 3 are done horizontally. For example, H1 align equals to left, right or center. This is the syntax, and example is H1 align equals to center. Now, for showing this alignment, we have written one more program. You can see here solar system written in the center. Then you can see the margins set as 10 top, 10 right and 10 left. So you can see the body color pink again, text is black, bottom margin, top margin, left margin and right margin all are set to 10 pixels, or you can say the 10 points. Then H1 heading, which is solar system, is aligned center. You can see this written in center. And the text is written here, and slash body and slash HTML. You know why I have written slash body? To end this body tag. And slash HTML is written to close the HTML program. Now come to the next, which is paragraph. P tag. In HTML, to add paragraphs, P tag is used. The paragraph tag is written as P and slash P. A blank line is inserted before and after the text enclosed between these 2 tags. Now, to add a paragraph in your web page, you have to do the followings. Type the tag P with the attributes. Type the content of the paragraph, that is the paragraph, the text that you want to type. Then type the closing tag P to end the paragraph. So here is an attribute align for P. Function is to control the alignment of the text in the web page with respect to the margins. Again, this is also horizontal alignment. There are three types of alignment: left, right and center, as we have in our headings. So left, right and center will align the text left, right or center respectively. Syntax for writing paragraph and giving align attribute will be P, the opening tag P with the attribute align equals to left, right or center, any one out of these, and then close. All the attributes are given along with the opening tag only. Example, P align equals to center. Now for this, we have again written the program. HTML head, title, solar system, then beige color pink, back text black, bottom margin, all the margins are set to 10. Then H1 is aligned as center, which is solar system. Then I have written the program, the text. Then H3 align left. This is my H3 text. This heading is aligned center, but this is aligned left. So here H3 align left. The sun, this is the heading, and slash H3. Now paragraph is aligned left. So this complete paragraph is aligned towards the left. You would have also done the alignment in your MS Word also. So P align left, and then I have written the text here. Then I will end my paragraph with slash P, end my body tag with slash body, and end my HTML program with HTML closing tag. Now comes the break tag. Do you remember? Break tag is empty tag, means for this BR tag or the HR tag, we do not require any closing tag. So in the same paragraph, in the same text, the same paragraph that we have learned just now previously in my previous slide, same paragraph is written, only the difference is after this around it. In this paragraph, after the word around it, I have given break tag. See, you can see the paragraph written here, and around it, and comments revolve around it. After this, I have given BR tag. So it will give a break in this paragraph from here. And any text written after around it will come to the next line. It will move to the next line. Then after completing my paragraph, I will end it with slash P, then slash body and slash HTML. And you can see the output towards the right. Horizontal rules tags. Horizontal rules or horizontal HR tag are simple horizontal lines spread across the width of the web page or the screen, that is from left to right. It is empty tag that can be used to separate different parts of the text from one another. You can also use it as a decorative tool and make the page more readable. Children, you also must be giving lines in your answer sheets or in the notebooks to decorate your pages or to separate one answer from the other. In HTML, to add horizontal lines, the HR tag is used. To draw horizontal lines or to draw horizontal rules, type the tag HR with the attributes where you want the horizontal lines to be drawn. So these are the attributes of HR tag: size, width, color and align. So what is the function of size attribute? It specifies the thickness of the line, means how much thick your line would be. This is given in points. HR size equals to value. Example, HR size equal to 3. So this will be 3 points thick. Width. Width will actually tell you the length of the in percentages, length of the line in percentage. So when you consider from left to right the web page margin as 100%, not margin, the web page width as a whole, if you consider it as 100%, if I say HR width is equal to 20%, then it is only the length, 20% length of the total left to right length of your web page. Color will be, color attribute will specify the color of the line. HR color equals to color name. Just remember the spelling of color. Don't forget that it uses US English, in which spelling of color is COLOR. Now the next attribute is align. This will align the underlined or the horizontal line towards left, right or center. That means again this is also horizontal alignment from left to right. Control align function controls the alignment of the line on the web page. There are three types of alignments: left, right and center, and these will align the line horizontal rule to the left, right or center respectively, whatever is given. So HR align equals to left, right or center, any one out of these three to be written. Example, HR align center. Now here you can see in the output two lines are given, one is in red color and one is in blue color, and you can see the thickness also. So we will focus only on the HR tag now. So here we have written H1 heading as solar system, which is aligned centered, and then I have given HR width 20%. So if I consider from left to right as 100%, of that 100%, this line, the length of this line is only 20%. So the length of this HR that is horizontal ruled line is 20% with the color as red, and the size, that is the thickness, we haven't specified any thickness to this, so by default it has taken 1 point. Now HR size equals to 3. Size here means thickness and the color is blue, means the horizontal ruled line, which is blue in color, has the size, that is the thickness, with 3 points. And we have written the same program along with the BR tag over here as the same previous program. We are focusing only on the HR tag in this program. Comment tag or exclamation hyphen and ending with hyphen, hyphen and angular bracket. Comments are text that are written into the HTML page but are ignored by the browser and hence not displayed on the web page. So syntax of writing our comments is exclamation mark with 2 hyphens, and then we type our text and we end this with 2 hyphens and an angular bracket. And we do not write any closing tag with it. Mind it that anything written between these 2 marks will not be read by the browser, neither it will be read by the browser nor it will be displayed on the web page as part of your web content. Note, this method can be used for a single line comment as well as multi-line comments. Means You can use this syntax with single line comments as well as multiple line comments. Now the next is our font tag. You already know formatting. You would have done formatting of your text in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other softwares. Likewise, you can also use formatting with HTML using the font tag. It is very useful when different parts of the text require different looks and styles. To change the font face, size, and color, do the following. Type the tag font with the attributes and then type the text and then close it with typing /font. With font, we can use these three attributes: face, size, and color. So what are these going to do? They will change the font of the text, the height and width of the character, that is the size, and the color of the text. And you can see the syntax for font face is equal to font name. Example, font face equals to monotype cursiva. Font size equals to value, which is given in points. Font size equals to 5. Then font color, then color name. For example, font color equals to red. So here you can see it is again the same HTML codes that we had been going through in this chapter, with the background pink, text as black, and these two horizontal lines. But now we will focus on font. So here it is, font equals to monotype cursiva, size equals to 5, and color equals to red. So this is the font, the last line of this paragraph, which is, you can see the font type is monotype cursiva. Then you can see the size 5 and the color is red. And then after giving this, I have written this will be converted for which text? That text which is given inside the paragraph with left alignment of the text. Align left, then planets are large, almost spherical objects that revolve around the sun. Planets move in fixed orbits around the sun, /p, and then it is /font. Then again closing the body tag, closing the HTML tag, and you can see the output. Main focus is on this line of text. Do you know tags do not appear on the browser window, but the effects applied on the text within the tags are visible in the browser window. See, here also you can see these are the tags: head, title, HTML, H1, HR. Can you see anything written here with name as H1, HR? No. Only our text which we want to be displayed on the web page will appear here. The tags do never appear on the web pages. Now how will we do the font, do some changes with the font style? What are font styles? Bold, italic, underline, strike through, focus, emphasis, bright. All these are the font styles that we go through. But here we will be dealing with only 3, which is bold, italic, and underline. So the bold, italic, and underline tags are the formatting styles that can be applied to a text. To make the text bold, italic or underline, you do the following. Type the tag B, then the text, and then the closing tag. For changing the font to italics style, what we do, we type the tag I, then we type the text, and then we do put the closing tag. For underlining, we type the tag U, then text, then the closing tag /U. Here, we can see the use of these three tags here. This is bold, this is underlined, as well as italic. So let us focus on this statement only. So here it is. Font, the tag font, then the color equals to red. You can see the color red. Font face is monotype cursive. You can see the font type is monotype cursive. And font size is 5. You can see the size 5. But which text will be given these attributes? The text which begins from planets are large and ends with the sun. So here is P, the paragraph, bold, italic and underline. Planets are large, almost spherical objects that revolve around the sun. /U, /I and then B and /P. Then I will end my font tag with /font. Then my body tag and then the HTML code will end up. Now there is a practice time question again given on page number 55 of your book. To open the web page on human body that you have created earlier. You can just by looking at this picture you can remember that we have already written this page earlier also. This is a practice time question in which we have to use the tags learned up till now, including the bold, italic and underline, etc. Use the tags you have learned, and marquee is also being given. This is the main attraction of this output, that we have a marquee, means that is a text which is moving from right to left. So first we will just go through the marquee. Marquee tag is used to create a scrolling text or an image. So a healthy body leads to a healthy mind will scroll from right to left. The healthy body leads to a healthy mind. We will write this text within marquee and /marquee. If we want to give it this text, write the text with some in the form of headings, then we can put H2 and /H2 heading. Now HR size is equal to 3 and color is equal to blue. We have given the thickness as 3 and the color blue, but we haven't specified the width, so it will cover our complete web page from left to right. Then we have focused on underlining, italicizing the text. So we have done this paragraph from organs to lungs, it is bold, italic and underline. So we have specified all three tags over here, and after completing the paragraph we have again closed them with /U, /I and /B, and since this was a paragraph we started with P and we are ending this paragraph with /P. Because these were the font attributes given, so we have also given font attribute here, font tag, and we will close it with font. H3, align the planet. Again we have written this and we have used the same attribute as it is as were given in our previous program. Now we come to our next topic of the chapter, which is cascading style sheet, CSS. Cascading style sheets handle the style of the web page. It is used to control the looks of a page, that is, the color of the page, the style of the fonts, the spaces, the spacing between the paragraphs, column size, as well as a variety of other effects. CSS is very important to learn and it provides very powerful control over the overall look and feel of an HTML document. Some advantages of CSS are: it provides a wider array of styles as compared to HTML. So, it is used to give a better presentation style to the web pages. It saves time as some style rules can be applied on multiple elements. Different versions of the same page can be created for personal data assistant. That is the PDAs, which are actually the handheld PCs but a little bigger than the cell phones, or you can say the earlier cell phones, or for printing. Adding style sheets to web pages. The main purpose of CSS is to improve the presentation style of a web page. For this, let us learn to define a style. So, how do you define a style? CSS style or rule. CSS syntax uses simple English word. A CSS rule has two main parts. One is the selector and the other is declaration. So a selector is the HTML element that we want to style. HTML element means the tag. The declaration block consists of a property and its value. Means we declare that inside the tag that this attribute should have this value. And the property is written, property and values are written inside the declaration. Property defines how different elements look on the web page, and value is the value of a property. Each property with the value is terminated by a semicolon. Now here is the syntax: selector, representative of the code block. That means this selector is your HTML element, that is the tag. Then comes your curly bracket, then property colon value, and then a semicolon. Each property value is terminated by the semicolon. And then we can have as many properties as we wish for different tags, and then we put the curly bracket to end, to close it. Note that these curly brackets are called code binders. So you see the example, property value, you can see the example as h1. H1 is the selector, that is the HTML tag. Then the property is color and the value is red. Then I have separated it with a semicolon. Then the other property, text decoration, which is again with the colon we have given the value underline, and then again a semicolon, and it is binded within curly brackets. There are multiple ways to add CSS to web pages. So basically we have three. The most common ways to do so are three: inline style sheet, internal, that is embedded style sheet, and the external style sheets. First is inline. As the name suggests, inline means inside the lines. That is, we have tags in HTML, so we can say inside the tags. So inline style sheets have the word style, the keyword style equal to, and then the property with value inside each and every tag where we want to specify these inline style sheet attributes. Usually, CSS is written in a separate file nowadays, but you can also apply CSS styles to a specific HTML element. Means specifically, explicitly, you can specify your CSS styles with each and every tag separately also. To use inline styles, the style attribute is used with the relevant HTML element. Relevant means the related HTML element. In general, this is not considered the best practice as they occur only for the individual tags where they are specified and not for similar tags on the page. Inside, inline style is added to the tag that needs to be formatted. The properties are specified with the style attribute. This style keyword is used with every attribute. So here is an example. With paragraph, I have specified the keyword style equal to, which is a compulsory word to be added while specifying each and every inline style sheet inside our tags. So P, then style equals to, then in double inverted commas I have given color, then colon blue, this is the property attribute and this is the value, then separated by semicolon, then font size, colon and 50 pixels. So P is the tag, style equal to is the keyword that is to be used for inline, and these are the declarations. Two declarations are here, property equals to value. So instead of equal to sign, we will put colon here, declaration or property with value. Then the next is internal or embedded style sheets. This is given inside the head section of every program. A head and slash head, in between these two opening and closing tags, we put our style tag with style and slash style, and we can give as many attributes to the tags, to the different tags. Here we have written body, H1 and P. We have given CSS style attributes to our body tag, H1 tag and the paragraph tag. So you can see the code. CSS styling sheet code are written along with the HTML code inside the same program. So HTML, then head, and inside the head we will write style and slash style. In between between the style and slash style, we will give body, H1 and paragraph tag, and as many tag as we wish to insert. So for the body, we have given background color as yellow. For H1 heading, we have given the color as royal blue, and paragraph is written in green. So this is background color yellow, this is royal blue color, and this is green color. Now comes your external style sheet. In external style sheet, as the name suggests external, that means this is a separate text file with a list of CSS rules you want to apply to your web pages. It is saved with the .css extension. The file is then linked to the HTML pages. The link tag is used inside the head section of the HTML to link the external style sheet. This provides a great benefit as you can change the look of one web page or the entire website by changing just one file. You don't have to update all the pages and all the tags. Now we will look for some background properties using CSS style. We have done background properties in our HTML, but now we will learn some background properties using CSS. This element of CSS is used to set the background styles of an element. It has many properties that allows you to make the page more appealing. First property is background color. This property sets a solid color to the background of the HTML element. See, it will give a solid color, that means no gradient color or no pattern matching. It will give a proper color. So how will be the syntax? Body, then the curly bracket, then background color. Take care of the spelling, color, color, then the colon, and then the value red. In the above statement, when you use the P tag, that is paragraph tag, instead of the body tag, all the P tags in the code will have the mentioned background color. As we have said earlier in the properties of CSS that it is once specified in the head section and it is applied to more than one tags of the similar types for the whole web page. Background image. This property allows to use an image as the background. For this, we have to write the syntax as body, then curly bracket, then background hyphen image, then we will put a colon, and then we will write the complete URL, uniform resource locator, that is the complete address of the image file, and the file name with extension. Now next is your background repeat. This property sets how a background image will be repeated. If no position is set, then the position would be top left corner. If no repetition is set, then the image is repeated both vertically and horizontally. Syntax will be background repeat colon value. So the value can be any of the following. Repeat. The image is repeated both vertically and horizontally. Repeat x. X is your x-axis, that is horizontally. So the image will be repeated only horizontally. If you write repeat y in place of value, the image is repeated only vertically from top to bottom. And if you write no repeat, then the image is not repeated. It will be shown once. Where it will be shown? It will be shown on the top left corner. Now the next background property is position, background position. This property sets the position of a background image. If you do not specify the position, then it is placed at the top left corner of an element and repeated both vertically and horizontally. Syntax will be background position, then colon, then value. And value could be x percentage or y percentage. Here x means your x-axis, that is horizontal position, and y means the vertical axis, that is the vertical position in percentage. So x% and y% is the first x value is for horizontal position and the second, that is y, is for vertical, written in percentage. Now x position and y position. The first value is for horizontal position and the second is for vertical position, written in units. Now is top, center and bottom. This is for X, that is top, center and bottom. These are the keywords to specify the background image position. If you only specify one keyword, the other value will be center. If any one out of these two, X and Y, if only one is written, say suppose I write top, center, bottom, and I write nothing in this. This is your vertical and this is your horizontal. If I write these, any one of these, say suppose bottom, and then I put two pipe sign, and then I do not specify anything for the horizontal, then it will automatically consider it as center. And same goes with this. If I write left, right or right for the horizontal and do not specify anything for the vertical value, then it will consider center for the vertical. Keywords to specify the background image position. These are the keywords top, center and bottom. They shows the background image position. If you only specify one keyword, either this one of from this or one from this, then the other value, means after the pipe sign or before the pipe sign, will be considered center. Now we come to our next background property, which is background attachment. This property specifies whether the background image scrolls with the rest of the page or is fixed. Syntax is background attachment value. So we have to put in place of value, we have to either write fixed or scroll. If I write fixed, then it will not scroll with my page. And if I write scroll in place of value, then it will scroll along with my text as I scroll horizontally or vertically using the horizontal bars. So here we have inserted one image, background image, as the butterfly image from my system location, and background repeat is no repeat. So what will happen if I write no repeat? The image will not be repeated. It will be shown only once. So it is shown only once, and I have specified its position as center. So it is placed in the center. And background attachment is fixed. So it will not scroll along with the text. And I have specified all these properties inside the style and slash style inside the head tag, head section. Then inside my body tag, I have written the background properties, and I have also written the image is placed at the center and is not repeated. And I have given the related attributes. So with this, we end up this chapter. So children, we have learned some main key points inside this chapter, which are: 1. Internet is a worldwide network of computers with millions of computers attached to it. 2. Websites are files in servers that can be accessed by users from anywhere in the world. 3. HTML is a markup language, that is, used to do the makeup of the web page, to format the web page, that is used to create web pages. HTML uses commands called tags. In the HTML language, all the commands are called tags. Text editors are used to compose, or you can say type or write the HTML documents. Next, HTML documents are viewed in web browsers. And CSS is used to improve the presentation of a web page. And the background image property lets us use an image as the background. With this, I would like to thank you for patiently watching this movie and trying to understand what is being explained. And if you find this video really helpful, I would request you to subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you once again.